Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first video in the series for prom inspired looks that I'm going to be doing. The first one is the classic bronzy eye with the red lips, and it's so easy. Anyone, even if you don't know how to do makeup, can do it. I tried my best to explain all the steps, and if you still have any questions, just comment down below. And without further ado, I am going to get right into the video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is apply primer. So for today's video, I'm going to be using this. This is the Beautify by Amna Perfect Primer. It is oil free and it's pore filling. So I just take a very tiny amount of it. I'm just going to press it into my skin near the areas where I know for a fact I have larger pores, especially in my T-zone as well. For foundations, today I'm going to be mixing these two Maybelline foundation. This one's too light, this one's too dark, so mixing them works pretty well. I personally like the Dream Velvet Soft Matte Foundation more. It's the finish on this is very nice and it's medium to full coverage, and that like you can build it up. I like, for me, one layer works perfectly well. So I'm just gonna mix them up and start applying it onto my face with a foundation brush. I'm going to just use my Fit Me concealer and conceal and highlight my under eyes, bridge of my nose. I'm gonna take it on top of my eyelids as well. I like layering up my highlighters as well, so I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in liquid champagne, and I'm just gonna start dotting it over the high points of my cheek. I'm just gonna take my finger and start blending it out. It just smells better with the temperature of your finger. It gives a really beautiful finish. Now I'm going to use some face powder. For that I'm using this Profusion's contour kit. It looks something like this, and I'm going to just take these two powders and I'm going to go lightly underneath my eyes but not over the highlight, so just around this area, just to make sure that my concealer does not crease. I'm also going to take it on top of my lids as well, just to set the concealer that we have there, and on my nose. We'll come back to the face in a while. I'm going to be doing like a very easy eye look for today, because I want this look to be something that anyone, no matter if you know how to do makeup or not, can easily replicate. So I'm using my Morphe 3502 palette. Love this palette, it's absolutely beautiful, and this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna start with this shade, Orb right here. It's kind of like a medium warm brownish type of a shade. I'm gonna take it on a huge fluffy brush. I'm gonna start right from the outside of my crease, a little bit above the crease, and I'm gonna start from over there and start blending it inwards. I'm gonna bring it down as well in a way and just keep on blending it upwards. I'm gonna like buff it out a lot and diffuse the color. Now I'm going to take this brick shade. It's a little bit more darker and deeper warm toned orange shade. I'm taking it on a little blender brush and going to go little lower than the first shade, so right on my crease. I'm going to bring it all the way inside. Make sure you take your time blending, because blending is the key for most of the eyeshadows, and something like this takes a while to blend. So make sure you give yourself enough time to you know, get ready and you're not in a hurry, and maybe test out a few looks before actually wearing it on the day. The same brush, I'm gonna take the shade So Warm. It's like a chocolate brown with a cooler undertone. It's more on the terracotta side of family rather than like warm brown side of family. And I'm gonna take this shade right on the outer corners. I just want to darken it up a little bit. I'm gonna take this into the inner corners as well. Just make sure you darken the outer inner corner to the intensity that you like. And then taking that same brush, I'm gonna join them right on the crease. This is what this should look right about now. I'm going to use that first shade Orb that I used, and I'm gonna blend it right on top of my eyeshadow, just to bring back that orangish and make it smoother in gradient. Because I'm going for a softer cut crease look, I'm not going to actually use a concealer for that. I'm just going to take, you can take white eyeshadow or color face powder, and I'm just going to start stamping it right into the middle of my eyelids where I left where I didn't put any eyeshadow on, just so that the color I put on top of it gets intensified. Because I know that cut creases can be on the edges so that it gets blended. So the shade that I'm actually going to use is the lightest shimmer shade from the Morphe palette. This is called Pure, and this is what this shade looks like. I'm gonna take this on this type of a smaller brush, and I'm gonna start stamping that shade onto my eyelid. This is a very beautiful pure gold color, so if you don't have this palette, I'm pretty sure you can get your hands on this easily. I'm just gonna put it right into the middle of my lids. I'm not gonna wear any falsies with this look because I don't feel like it. But the mascara that I'm gonna be using is the Fiber 2X by L'Oreal. It has like 1 step, 2 step. I'm using the first step. L'Oreal makes amazing mascaras. This is more of as in a lengthening mascara, like the lengthening side. And this is the mascara that I use on my bottom lashes as well. The second side for the volume. And do the same thing that I did on the top lashes. So I'm using the shade Orb and Brick all underneath my eyes. And then I'm gonna go with the shade So Warm right on the outer corners only. Using the shades Gold, or sorry, Pure, that shimmer shade, and I'm just gonna go right in my inner corners. Now back to the face, I'm gonna use the same contour book, and I'm gonna mix these 2 shades to contour my. You always need to remember that you have to go in the shape of a 3 while contouring. So if I do it like this and then like this. Today I'm going to use 2 blushes. The first one is the Makeup Revolution blush in Now, and the second one is the Fevna blush in 118. So I'm first going to go in with this mauve shade and just circular motions and light blending. And I'm gonna take the Fevna blush. It has light shimmers as well, so it's more like a blush topper, and this goes right onto the apples of my cheek. Highlighter, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit. Actually, I'm gonna use Tourmaline. It's a very pretty cool tone brownish color, purplish brownish color. Just gonna go right around here. This looks kind of... The lipstick that I'm going to be using is a red. This is the L'Oreal collection exclusive JLo's Pure Red. And this kind of a bronzy eye looks amazing with red lips, and it's your one night to actually, you know, wear something you don't normally wear. This formula is amazing for a matte lipstick. One of the best drugstore formulas that I have tried. This would not budge. It actually lasts longer than some of my liquid lipstick. As said, this is the final look right here. This is the most easiest with a look that I could go to, which is still glam but and beautiful, yet very less time consuming, and anyone can do it. If you guys want a tutorial for the hair that I have on right now, like my effortless curls, so all you have to do is just like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will continue on doing more prom inspired looks. It could be makeup, hair, and some tips as well that is going to be coming up really soon. So yeah, please do keep a watch out for those videos, and go follow me on Instagram for any further updates about the prom season, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.